What's going on YouTube? Johnny here, back with another video for you guys. As always, hope everyone's been doing well. You may notice a slight change in the scenery in today's video, and that's because it's my new apartment. So this is my first official meal that I'll be cooking here in the apartment. So I'm going to start off with a breakfast, and it's a little past 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's a late breakfast, but I had a snack this morning, went to the gym, and I'm getting started on it. So the first official meal that I'm cooking in the new spot, so I thought it'd be a great way to film a video as well. So the meal today, I'm doing some eggs and corned beef hash. It's one of my favorite breakfasts to have, and I haven't had it in a while, so I thought no better way to finally make it again in the new location. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the cooking. And before I actually get started, I'm still working on organizing, the cabinets and everything how I'd like it to be. So it's a little scattered at the moment, but right now I have the seasoning up here: pepper, salt, soy sauce, the variety of seasonings that you can see. And then I was even thinking about putting it in here. Only thing I have in here right now is the olive oil. And like I said, still working on setting the place up to how I like. But yeah, super excited to kick off the video with you guys here. So first things first, I'll get started on the corned beef hash. And so this is kind of a learning curve for me as well, because this is the first electric stove that I've had ever. So I've always been cooking on the gas stove. So it might be a slight learning curve, but it's testing my true chef abilities, and a good chef can cook on gas or electric. So that's why we're doing this here. So we'll go ahead and open the corned beef hash. So we have that, so we'll let that heat up and do its thing, and then I'll wait a little bit since that'll take longer than the eggs to cook, and then we can go ahead and get started on the eggs. Alright, and I decided to switch pans just because I didn't need that big one taking up too much space. And yeah, you might have to have some patience with me because I'm trying to figure out a good angle and placement for the camera in these videos. And this is the first video since moving out, so I don't have my cameraman with me right now, and it's the first video without her, so I miss you, cameraman. And luckily I'm not too far away, and we'll be sure to make some good dinners on the weekends or something when we make those videos. So that'll be, don't worry guys, the cameraman still has her job, so she didn't get fired or anything. So looking forward to when we make the next big family feast. But right now, just again, the first official breakfast in the new spot, so super excited to make this video for you guys. And the thing with this corned beef hash, I usually cook it in a skillet, but I don't have one of those yet, so that's why I'm just using a regular pan. So hopefully it turns out all right. We'll see. All right, so I sprayed the pan with some olive oil, and then I just added 3 eggs in because I wanted a good amount of protein today, especially since hitting the gym. So we'll just go ahead and scramble that up, let it cook and do its thing, and then we have the corned beef hash over here, just continuing to cook and cook away. So that's good. And all right, I think the corned beef hash is pretty much done. I like a little crunch to it. So as you can see, some of the pieces are a bit more crispy than others, and that's fine. I like that. So I'll turn this off. We'll let that just hang out there. And then the eggs, as you can see, cook really quickly too. So that's pretty much the feast right here. And I checked for, I wanted to add some shredded cheese, but don't have any cheese to add to the eggs. So again, the massive grocery haul has not happened yet, but once it does, I promise it'll be the ingredients that you usually see in the video, so don't worry. All right, and I'm thinking this area right here will be the official plating station. So with that being said, it is the first video that I'm making in the new spot, so we'll test it out and I'll see how it looks when I'm editing. So what we'll see, take the corned beef hash like this. And we'll make a nice little bottom layer with that, and that's usually what I like to do, of just like a nice little spread like this. Boom. And then we'll take the eggs and we'll lay them on like that. And then usually in the usual setup, or in the regular setup, I would season the eggs before scrambling them, in a separate glass cup, but I don't have any of the cups like that yet. It's just large cups like this, and some larger glass ones, so plastic and glass, but it would have been too much of a pain to get in there and mix it around and scramble it. So what you can do is, oh yeah, and look at this. So when I went to go open the pepper, part of the seal broke off, and it didn't fully, I can't get this last bit off. So I'm gonna have to use like a screwdriver or something because it's stuck on there. So then now I gotta be careful because I have to season from the large opening. So what we'll do is just sprinkle some salt. Boom, like that. And then carefully, yeah, well, that's a lot of pepper. So carefully season with pepper. All right, guys, the first official meal and breakfast has been cooked in the new spot. So it's more of a simple one, but it's the first one checked off and ready to go. So yeah, proud of that, and got some new plates and stuff. So yeah, super excited. And hopefully you guys, if you're into breakfast meals, some people don't like eating breakfast. I don't, at least right away. But if you like breakfast type of dishes, definitely have to give this one a try. Alright guys, and that concludes today's video. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, tuning in, and supporting me in the channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video and seeing the new scenery in the apartment here. And as I said, luckily I'm not too far away from the cameraman, so I can go visit my mom and sous chef a lot and hang out with them. And we still are going to be cooking on the weekends when we hang out, or and make feasts, desserts, whatever it may be. So still looking forward to making those videos for you guys as well. But I'm also super excited to start making a bunch of different meals and cooking here in the new spot for you guys, and making a lot of content with that. So as always, again, thank you guys so much for stopping by and supporting me in the channel. I truly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great hope you have a great rest of the weekend and upcoming week. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.